Day 4 of the Daniel fast, and we're going to talk about some of the pits and valleys that some have communicated with me on in regarding to the Daniel fast and how you can repair and stay committed to the Daniel fast. So just hang in there, watch this entire video straight through. So the Daniel fast, first of all, for those of you who have not committed to part of the Daniel fast or even knowing what a Daniel fast is, it's basically eating a clean meal based in the book of Daniel chapter 10. He gives us also clues on how to eat in Daniel chapter 1. But Daniel chapter 10 verses 2, 3, and 4 talks about how he refrained from pleasantries of food, meats, and stayed away from all animal products and focused towards more, it's called living food, which is vegetables, fruits, grain, and nuts. And for 21 days, he stayed away from those items because he was believing for a spiritual blessing and benefit. And so with that being said, the Daniel fast today is recognized as a full, let's call it a vegan lifestyle for 21 days straight. And what we do it in a church for is we do it for the purpose of asking the Lord for specific items or for us to hear his voice for the entire year, dreams, visions, ideas that he may have, goals that he may have for us. And we do this at the very beginning of the year, starting January 1st and ending on the 21st, midnight on the 21st. So the 22nd would be the first meal with any type of animal product. The benefits of it are you're basically living a fast life and you're living fasting, all of those meat products. You're suppressing your flesh, and so that way your spirit, your inner man, your inner ear will be able to hear God a little more clearly. And along with it, it's important to understand that this is a sacrifice. This is not anything to be meant to be easy. It's a sacrifice. And so that being said, our bodies desire the habitual eating of certain foods, whatever it may be. Sometimes it's a will or a desire, but in many cases, it's a pull or an impulse from your physical body. Your liver, your kidneys, your insides are actually screaming for what it has been receiving by habit. And so there comes the very big challenge. What do you eat? And then for those who are first year fasters, they don't know how to eat. They don't know what to eat, how to eat. So what we've done is we've put together and put on the website a page that allows do's and don'ts. That's beneficial. We send it out by text or email or what have you. And if you've missed it, you just got to go back to some of your past texts if you've been part of it. And if you want to know more, you can text to 956-606-3020. Text the word FAST 2025. No space between it. So it's FAST 2025. And you'll receive some information that will help you with the fast. And so during this time, there's been communication. I make myself available to everybody. You can text me, you can email me and ask me. You can even take me shopping with you over the phone. I won't be able to go with you personally, but over the phone. You can take me shopping with you, and I'll tell you what you can and cannot buy to make it easy for you. But the key thing is learning how to be able to put the meals together, eat on a regular time. You're going to stay away from those meat products and so forth. It's very difficult. I'm not going to tell you it's easy, but it is a sacrifice. And so one of the key things is 3 days. The first 3 days of your fast are the hardest days of them all. Your body is screaming at you, telling you that you have to eat certain foods. And you almost feel like you're going to die. And then you begin to adjust your fast. And you begin to adjust it to supply your body what it wants. And the challenge here is don't do it. That's right. Dig right through. It's a fast. A fast means don't do it. That's all it really means. Don't do it. Whatever it is that you're fasting, don't do it. Now, there's some people that are fasting all solid foods. There's some people that fast all foods altogether. Whatever it is that they feel led to do, go right ahead and do it that way. But with this being said, recognize that it is a fast unto the Lord. You are doing this to the Lord. And so recognize why you're doing this and stick to it. How bad do you want your reward? And the reward could be, just the benefits of saying you did it, or it could be for health reasons, because I'm telling you, a myriad of people that I have walked through on the Daniel fast, you'd be surprised how the medical community ends up telling them whatever it is that they're doing, keep doing it. Because what happens to their blood pressure, what happens to their cholesterol, what happens to their skin complexion, and there's, the different items, different healing properties. Our body knows how to heal itself, but we beat it up with what we eat and how we treat it and so forth. And we got to make this body last a lifetime. And it's the only one you're going to have. You're not going to get a new body. You might receive transplants of kidneys and livers and eyes and nowadays hearts and other things. But ultimately, this is the only body you're going to have. And so you got to make it last a lifetime. And the body wants to last as long as you're producing. And so eat right, do what you need to do. You can Google Daniel fast, and there's plenty of information that's out there. Make it available to you. But with that being said, if you recognize that the purpose of the fast is for you to suppress the flesh, to hear the spirit, what is it inside you that is talking? God that wants to talk to you. What's your dream, your vision, your future, your mandate, your mission? What's 21 days in the scope of 365 days? It's nothing. So you got to hang in there and stay with it. Right about now, on the fourth day, you probably woke up this morning clearer, feeling better. You're not going to have the cravings as bad as the first 3 days if you stuck with it. If you cheated and you ate something, well, you're just resetting the clock. So, but stick to it. Even if you broke it, just forgive yourself, because God will forgive you. But keep going, and on the 21st day, you're going to understand why, and you're going to see the benefits. More than anything, there's a great scripture in the book of Isaiah 58. It walks you through the purpose of a fast and how to get through it, and how your clarity of mind will be so clear. It'd be so worth it. And you'll begin to realize you need to do this every year. And sometimes you'll need to do it another time in the middle of the year, just to open up your understanding of what it is that God is saying to you. And what is it that you are desiring to receive? My friends, you hang in there. The fast is not easy, but it's rewarding, like everything else is. It's the same thing as work. It's not easy, but it's rewarding at the end of the week. So relationships are not easy, but they're rewarding for a lifetime. You hang in there. You can do this, and you can complete it. All right? And remember, I'm here for you, and want to be able to show you how you can put some foods together. Make meals. Don't just eat the raw of it. Make meals out of it. Yesterday, I received a phone call from a friend that said, is there not a restaurant that I can just go to and eat? Because he just wanted to take a break from cooking. Yep. So I pointed him to a couple of restaurants. There's Foodamed. That's on the corner of Nolana and 10th Street. Nothing but vegan meals. It's owned by a medical doctor. And you can even ask her for questions and suggestions, called Foodamed. Foodamed. And then across the street from Foodamed is, what is it? Whole Earth, I think is what it's called. It's another vegetarian and place, and you just tell them that you're eating clean and you're on the Daniel fast, and they'll know what you're talking about, and they make you sandwich wraps and so forth. They're very good. You can go to Jason's Deli and have almost everything that's on the salad bar. The thing I ask you to stay away from is there's a broccoli medley that they put a cream in it. It's made out of milk. Of course, there's eggs. There's whole egg over on the on the salad bar. And then those salad dressings that are the creamy salad dressings. You got to stay away from all those. And what you really want to do is just stick with the olive oil. Don't even put the vinegar because there's sugars inside it that's not good for you. So just put the olive oil, put black pepper in there. And if you can take with you, because they don't have it there, but if you take with you sea salt or Himalayan salt, and you'll be okay. And you can put that on your salad. Blend it together and get all the nuts and the grains and so forth. Oh, and there's a cracker that they have that does qualify. It's a very hard cracker, but it has seeds on it. You can't miss it. It's very big. I forgot the name of the cracker, but you can't miss it. They have the regular crackers that you're familiar with, but they have this hard cracker that comes one. They're all individually wrapped. Get some of that hummus and spread it on that cracker, and it's going to be enjoyable. And eat as much as you want, especially there at Jason's Deli. So then you can go to different restaurants and you can ask them, do you have a vegan menu? Any restaurant that you call and say, do you have a vegan menu? You can even look it up online. And when you go in there, you just tell them you need a vegan menu, and they know what you're talking about. Or you can use the word kosher. You need to eat vegan kosher. And most restaurants know how to serve you meals that are kosher and vegan, and they'll give it to you. So those are some quick tips. Nowadays, it's easier to do it. Back when my wife and I started doing our fast back in the late 80s, oh my gosh, it was hard. Restaurants didn't serve it. You had to figure it out yourself. There was no organic anything. It was hard. It was very expensive. But today, it's actually cheaper to eat clean than it is to eat poor. So anyway, I hope this video helps you. Watch it over and over again if you can. I have it on my YouTube channel, TikTok, and Facebook. If you get a chance, make sure that you follow me on all my social media platforms. Hit subscribe here so that way you'll get more and more videos on how to live this clean life. And if you want to do this, you'll find at the end of 21 days, you might want to do this on a more regular basis. I am not a vegan at any stretch of the means. I'm not a vegetarian either. 21 days I do live this way. But then after that, I began to realize, I'm just going to incorporate it inside my life. And I've enjoyed it ever since. And so I encourage you to do the same. And whatever makes you feel good, I'm talking about actually feel good, not just those things that you like doing because it's fun. Feel good is good. Pleasantries just for having fun, not always good. All right. Hey, I'm Pastor Clark. For more information, remember to follow, contact me, put a comment down below, and you'll be surprised. I actually respond to everybody. All right. God bless you. Go take on the day. Jesus loves you, and so do I.